Hi boys and girls, I want to just show you these pictures again and have you remember some of the animals that we talked about. And this one was the mole, and think about the color of his fur and how he has like a lighter color near his nose and his paws. This is a badger. Remember the badger? And he has like some gray fur back here, but look at, he has like a white stripe and black stripes on his face. A fox. A fox a lot of times is either like orange or red in color. And look at, he has a little bit of white and a little bit of black, so you can kind of have a combination of those colors. A bear. This is called a black bear, so he is black in color. Look at the hedgehog, isn't he cute? I see some browns, some light browns, dark browns, grays. Just kind of showing you that to remind you of the way they look. And the owl, they have a lot of different colors in the owls, from whites and grays and browns. And I think they're those colors so they can camouflage in with the trees. A snowshoe hare, it's called a snowshoe hare because he is like the color of snow. So he's kind of like a white color. So he can blend in with the background. And a little mouse. And they're kind of in a brownish color, different lights and dark browns. And I wanted to show you that because today what you have is you have a reader called the mitten. And your job is you're going to be the illustrator, where you're going to help the illustrator out and color this book in. And I want you to do a nice job coloring it in. And this book follows a pattern with the words. So the same kind of sentence is on every page except for one word. So I want you to be coloring your tree in, color your mitten in, and this says the mitten. I want you to think about the mole. How are you going to make your mole look? The mole got into the mitten. What color is your mitten? It's going to follow the same pattern. The rabbit got into the mitten. Now, if you were going to make yours like a snowshoe hare, you could leave him white but color your background. The hedgehog got into the mitten. Now, your mitten should be the same color on every page because we're talking about the same mitten that they're all crawling into, right? The owl got into the mitten. I bet you can figure out what this next sentence says. The badger got into the mitten. That same sentence repeated over and over. Put your finger under each word as you read it. The fox got into the mitten. The bear got into the mitten. Who was the last one? The mouse got into the mitten. So I want you to color so you can help the illustrator out. And then I want you to practice reading that. Remember, the sentence repeats. And the only thing that changed was the kind of animal. The blank, and you have to look and use that picture clue to see what animal it is, got into the mitten. And on every page, it tells what animal got into the mitten. And after you finish coloring it, I want you to practice reading it, and then please read it to someone. I would love to have you videotape yourself so I could hear you read it. That would really make my day. So I want you to practice and do a nice job on this book. All right. I can't wait to see your work.